Hi there, I'm CoolMountainman and we're in the garden. Now I think it would be hard to find somebody to disagree with me when I say that it doesn't matter what it is, farm fresh, garden fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables are always going to taste better than what you buy in the supermarket. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's cantaloupe, strawberries, cucumbers, apples, peaches, or tomatoes. If you can grow it, it'll taste better than what you're buying in the grocery store. Hey, now listen, if you love tomatoes anywhere near as much as I do, you're gonna wanna grow some tomatoes yourself. And listen, maybe you felt a little too intimidated before, or maybe you didn't know quite where to begin. Hey, we're gonna clear all that up. And I'm gonna show you how to plant tomatoes from seed, and I'm gonna tell you some tricks and a few of my secrets or my method of how to do it. And you're gonna love this. So stick around because you don't wanna miss it. All right, come on, let's get started. Okay, now first, we're gonna wanna plant our seed. Now, one of my little tricks or something I like to do here that might actually save you some money, and I like to think that this is better on the environment. I like to repurpose plastic water bottles. I'll show you how. Now you can use whatever bottle you have on hand, but I like these because they're a little thinner and they're a little easier to work with. Now I'll show you exactly how I use these. Okay, come here. Now be very careful if you're gonna be working with scissors here. I just take my scissors and about at the midway point, I just will cut this like so. And we're gonna fill this up with potting soil. Okay, looks pretty good. All right, I like to take a stick about the size of a pencil, and we're just gonna place a little hole right there in the center, about 1/4 of an inch deep, about like that. All right, we're gonna take one tomato seed, and we're just gonna drop that right in the hole, like that. And we're just gonna put that right over top. Like so. Pap it down a little bit. All right. And once you get that planted, we're just gonna mist it with a little bit of water here. Just get that soil good and moist. Like that. And now with the top that we had removed, we're just gonna fit that right back down over top, just like so. And there you have it. Now, if you wanted to, you could take your scissors and snip a couple drain holes here, or you know, take a sharp knife or something and poke some drain holes there. I prefer just to be careful and I don't overwater it. And when you put the top on like this, it's a little miniature greenhouse. I noticed that my seeds come up faster, they grow faster, and it really holds in the moisture. And sometimes if it gets really hot in there, sometimes I'll just take the lid off and let them get a little bit of air that way. And just watch to keep the soil moist, and you just take that off and give them a little bit of water when they need it. Now, your tomato seeds are gonna be coming up in no time at all. And very soon, they're gonna be this size. Now, when they get to about this size, I tend to leave the top off a little more. That way they have a little more room to grow and they're not so cramped up. Okay, and then eventually, in no time at all, this is what you're gonna have. Now, as you can see, this has gotten too big. I can't put the top one here any longer. And that's just fine, because we're about to set this one out. Now look how nicely it's grown in there. All those roots, nice, healthy, beautiful tomato plant. Smells delicious. All right, now I'm gonna take you to the garden where we're gonna set this out, and I'm gonna show you my method of planting tomatoes. You're gonna love this. All right, come on to the garden. Okay, a little side note. I want to show you guys something very important. Now, I found this on the side of one of my older flower pots. Now, you're going to want to know this in case you find it in your garden. Okay, take a look at what I found. This is an egg cluster belonging to a praying mantis. Now, if you happen to see one of those in your garden, don't destroy it, leave it. You want those in your garden because not only do praying mantises have huge appetites, they're also excellent hunters. And they will hunt and consume moths, mosquitoes, roaches, flies, and aphids, as well as small rodents. So definitely, you want those in your garden. Okay, now it's time to reveal one of my biggest secrets to growing beautiful, healthy, delicious tomatoes. Are you ready for this? Drum roll, please. Epsom salt, hydrated magnesium sulfate. And I just take a large spoon, just put one large spoon into every tomato hole when I'm planting them. And you can even apply this around the plants later. You can mix it in water and water them later. It can go on the foliage, the soil, or in the hole when you're planting them. I prefer to do a little bit of all three. Try it out. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna love that one. All right, let's get to planting. All right, we're just gonna dig a hole right here. Now that our hole is ready, it's time to get our tomato plant out of the pot. Tomato plants generate roots so easily. Whatever part of this plant is under the soil will generate roots. So I'm going to plant it to this point. And all of this area will generate new roots. More roots means faster growth and more fruit. All right, it's time for our large spoonful of Epsom salt. This is going to increase the magnesium levels in your soil, which will then increase the chlorophyll production in your plant, leading to healthier foliage, healthier fruit, and more abundant fruit production. All right, I have a bucket of water here, and we're just going to fill this hole up with water. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. We're just going to backfill this hole with all of the soil that we had pulled out of there. I'm just going to grab my small hoe. It really comes in handy in these types of situations. Just pull that dirt up around your tomato plant like this. And there you have it. We're done with this one. And before you know it, your plants will be loaded with blooms. And you'll have an abundance of tomatoes. Okay, now if you follow this method, you're gonna see you're gonna have beautiful plants, beautiful tomatoes before you know it. Grow some green tomatoes, have some fried green tomatoes, wait until they're that beautiful red, ripe color, and have you some fresh, homegrown garden tomatoes. Now, it doesn't matter whether you have a large plot or maybe you just have a small porch or a patio. That's what I love about tomatoes is you can grow them in the garden. You can even grow them in pots on a porch or patio. So it doesn't matter if you live in the city or not. You too can enjoy homegrown tomatoes. Another thing I wanted to mention is I'm on a mission to plant 10,000 trees with my own two hands. And you can really help me out simply by watching my video, the link in the description here. Planting 10,000 trees. Every view helps me reach my goal of planting 10,000 trees. Hey, and if you liked this video and you want to see more videos like it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you don't miss out on my videos. It helps me out tremendously. And leave me some comments. And if you know someone who loves gardening or wants to get into gardening or loves tomatoes, be sure you share this video with them. That way they could be on their way to growing some homegrown tomatoes. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye for now.